fit. And if it comes back, whatever it comes back, no, I'm absolutely going to go there and just say, hey, no attorney, I apologize to the court, apologize to the community. I made a mistake. Give me my punishment.
Mm-hmm. Did you feel like you'd had too much to drink when you got in the car?
I don't want to go there. If you don't mind, friend. Evidently I did, or I wouldn't have drove.
But what if the toxicology comes back at .3?
It's not going to come back at .3. A speculation, if it comes back and I'm not guilty.
I mean, if it does come back at .3, you just kind of, or do you feel as though it was a just? I mean, you don't feel like, oh, I didn't feel drunk or I didn't feel buzzed. I mean, you feel like.
You know, this is all spec, and I'm not. See, if I get into that discussion, friend, I'll be very candid with you. Mm-hmm. I don't want anything to come out that I'm trying to rationalize my screw up.
Right.
I made a mistake. I shouldn't have been in the car, evidently.
Right. Well, when you say evidently, did you feel like that you shouldn't have been driving?
Hindsight?
Yeah.
Hindsight's 20/20. Take a cab. When in doubt, take a cab. Absolutely.
Right.
Well, the contact you've had, you said you've been very supportive with city employees and your staff.
I know. I've had 6 or 7 calls from there. 7 calls, I believe. But there's 5 there. I'm sure there's a few people that are disgusted with me.
We've been very interested as well and been monitoring comments. And the word recall is thrown out. The word should resign is being thrown out there.
Of course.
What do you think about this?
Everybody's certainly entitled to their opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I have no intention to resign.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a recall movement out there, I have no control over that. Mine is simply admit you made a mistake, take your punishment, and apologize to the community for your behavior. Mm-hmm. And that's exactly what I'm doing.
And just to reiterate, you fully intend, as you said, serve out the term, and you had said previously you intend to run for another term.
Yeah, there's some conditions there. Number one is I've told you before, it's all predicated on my health,
mm-hmm.
Mary. And that's iffy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoy serving this community. And it'll be up to the people
mm-hmm.
to make that decision.
Will you be addressing this issue at the next supervisors meeting? Do you feel you'll take any time to talk about this?
I think that through the media, it should have been very much explained. Mm-hmm. You're going to report on it. 3 television stations are going to report on it. I've told you exactly how I feel. I've made my feelings known to you. If that comes out in the paper. And then you just get on with your job. And I plan to do my job that's assigned to me as mayor.
Well, that's pretty straightforward.
It can't be anything but straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
Go back. I broke the law. I made a mistake. Stand up, take your punishment. Are you embarrassed? Yes. Embarrassed for my family and friends. But I'm really sorry. My apology goes to the people I represent. They don't need this embarrassment. And that's what bothers me the most.
When you say like they don't need this embarrassment, so do you feel that it reflects badly on the town?
Of course it does. Come on, you read about a mayor in a capital city getting arrested on a DUI. I don't think that's favorable. That's not favorable.
They picked up the AP story. It was in Florida newspapers.
Oh yeah. Come on, that's
it was in Florida newspapers.
Oh yeah. I mean, hell, it'll probably be in USA Today. And that is what public service is all about. You get a few accolades, you get a few spankings, but this one was self-induced. I did it. Nobody did it to me. I did it to myself. And I have to step up and say, I'm sorry, absolutely. I'm guilty, absolutely. And I'm very, very embarrassed.
Well, I can't think of anything else to ask.
Thank you very much.
I would just say thank you for being so candid in meeting with us today.
Hey, I'm very, very glad you came, because what I've told you this afternoon is consistent with what I've said all day. So I don't care where you look, you're going to hear me say the same thing because I believe it. I think it's the right thing to say.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And I'm not doing it for, this is not easy.
Right.
This is very difficult.
Does it bother you what people are saying about you in town? You see the comments online, you see various things. How does that make you feel?
Yeah, read the comments.
Look, this is my 11th year's, man.
Mm-hmm.
Of course it bothers you. Yeah, I wouldn't be a human if comments didn't bother me. Of course they do. Everybody wants to feel they're loved, okay? But I'm also objective enough. Well, am I tired? I didn't sleep much last night. To know that no matter what you do, you're going to have dissidents. And when you screw up like this, you're going to have more of them. Understand, when I won, just look back at the election. What did I win by? 3 points? Hello? That means 48% didn't even vote for me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? Why is this a window of opportunity? Yeah. That's what comes with the territory. Do you like it? No. If you don't like it, then don't screw up. I screwed up.
Do you think that, I'm sorry I have to keep asking you these questions that you don't want to answer.
No, go ahead.
But do you think that you'll, I'm just going to say it.
Go ahead, say it.
You frequent some of the bars in town occasionally.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that in light of this situation, you're going to probably not be out so much?
Let me put it to you this way. I've made a commitment on what I've signed.
Right.
Okay?
But even after that.
Okay, now let's talk after that. I can make one guarantee. If I do drink, you can be most assured that I'll never be behind the wheel.
Right.
All right? It's too easy to take a cab. It's too easy to get a ride. I will not make a misjudgment like that again. Not at my age. If you don't learn by your mistakes, you're a fool.